Pakistan is a country of diverse peoples, vibrant cultures and rich heritage. The south of the Punjab province is a historical crossroad, where ideas, peoples and cultures have intermixed and developed from the times immemorial. This region represents a grand fusion of many lifestyles and art forms. It's a kaleidoscope of traditions and crafts, a wealth of both tangible and intangible cultural heritage waiting to be explored and discovered. There's a warm presence of mystical or Sufi culture in different parts of Punjab. This is a region where saints like Khwaja Bahauddin Zakaria, Shah Rukn-e-Alam and Khwaja Ghulam Farid left their timeless imprints in the form of philosophy and poetry, echoing a message of plurality and peace. Many Sufi orders encourage the honoring of live saints or the paying of homage at the shrines of those who have passed away. Some pilgrims arrive here in search of inner peace, tranquility, or just to escape the madding crowd, while other pilgrims ask for favors in the form of miracles and answered prayers.
दरबार शरीफ तकरीबन 300 साल पुराना है और यहाँ पर तकरीबन हर मर्ज़ का इलाज होता है, तकरीबन हर मर्ज़ का। ज़्यादातर जो मैंने यहाँ पर देखा है अपनी लाइफ में, वो ज़्यादातर लोग जिन्नात वगैरह और साया वगैरह का इलाज यहाँ पे सरकार फरमाते हैं, खुद ही फरमाते हैं। बाकी वालिद साहब हैं, वो तावीज़ वगैरह भी देते हैं साथ में।
Even the herdsmen in the depths of Cholistan were narrating the Kafis of Khwaja Farid. One is this, that it is part and parcel of their being. Since basic services, for example, are missing in a lot of these areas, so people have no other sort of recourse than to go to the shrines and pray for, whatever, they're seeking.
In addition to the tombs and shrines, there is a living culture which is tangible, yet very much alive and thriving. Women who may otherwise abstain from openly expressing their feelings let loose their inhibitions while performing a form of dance or traditional dhamal in public. Dhamal is an active form of communication even in those societies where women have restricted opportunities to express their inner feelings. There is an emotional function that this form of living culture plays. It helps individuals cope with anxiety, sorrow, and misfortune. A shrine is a cultural space that gives solace on one hand and peace to the devotees that visit it on the other hand. Like in many other rural or nomadic societies, gender-specific roles are predefined in Cholistan. Women tend crops, prepare food, and care for the livestock. Childcare is also a predominantly female activity.
हमारे खुद औरतें जो हैं अपने हाथ से ये बनाती भी हैं और रोटियां भी बनाती हैं। इसमें गंदम डालते हैं और ये चीजें जो है ये रोटी वगैरह पकाने के लिए। इनका जो बर्तन वगैरह बर्तनों के लिए कोई कैसा भी गंदा मंदम बर्तन हो या साफ हो तो उन्हें धोकर अलग रखे जाते हैं और जो ऐसे धोने वाले वो अलग। इसके लिए ये अंगीठियां तैयार की हैं।
A nomadic way of life molds the culture of Cholistan. This culture exemplifies a vibrant lifestyle in an otherwise rugged and grey, hostile environment. While multitasking, women play the role of the keepers and custodians of traditions and rituals too. It is mostly the older women who assume the responsibility of preservers of different forms of intangible culture. Through encouraging little girls to sing, Amumai takes pride in the fact that the tradition lives on. The young have embraced their heritage. Amumai does not, however, approve of the birth of a granddaughter. Culturally, the birth of a daughter is seen as an economic and social burden.
ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਦੁੱਖ ਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ ਫਿਰ ਕਿਦਾ ਮਾਂ ਦੇ ਪਿਓ ਦਾ ਦਿਲ ਛੱਡਦਾ ਹੈ ਇੱਥੇ ਦਿਲ ਕੁੜੀਆਂ ਤੇ ਖੁਸ਼ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ ਮੇਰਾ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ
It is poverty that leads to doubts and fears, stigma and discrimination associated with giving birth to a girl child in the midst of Cholistan. However, it is through the traditional lullaby that she does express her love for the newborn. At the end, it is the culture that helps to heal. It is the soothing chant that binds them in love. In Abbasnagar, Bahawalpur, the days when women were seen as an economic burden are long gone. Women of this area have been empowered through an age-old craft that is bearing fruit.
वादन भी साडे कोल पैसा आ गया, असां अपने आप कमा सकने, अपने खा सकने, असां नहीं ये कर सकते भी अपने पैरां ते आप खड़े थी गए। ईं तो असां तारी मेरे को मंगनी पौंदी है ना, ईं आप नहीं मांग सकते ना भी मैं अपनी मेहनत करेंदी बैठी हाँ, खांदी बैठी हाँ। ईं वजह अपने बच्चों दा आसानी थी गई अगर भी असां अपने बच्चों को खवा सकने।
By developing cultural products, economic opportunities for craftswomen can be enhanced. If shown the right direction, crafts developed by women in their spare time can open doors to economic empowerment.
आप बेटी दे मेहनत मजदूरी करते अपनी बेटी वास्ते जेवर बनवाए, अपनी बेटी को आदे हैं बेटी ख्याल करते के अपनी मेहनत मजदूरी थी अपनी चीज संभालते रखे, अपनी सही रखे अपनी चीज को आप यो कीते भी मेहनत मजदूरी करते आप कमाते हड्डां दी कमाई है।
By improving the quality and designs, they have transformed the art of chunri into a lucrative craft. It has become a source of livelihood, a source of happiness and empowerment. In spite of the priceless treasures that their hands possess and their minds remember, many craftspeople still languish in utter poverty. These local crafts can be an important means of alleviating poverty and social change. The link between culture and economic development leading to a social change is missing. Really represents the greatness of human spirit. In spite of economic challenges, the women continue to enhance the beauty, colors and motifs of this finest of the crafts. Most forms of the intangible cultural heritage have evolved in response to their environments, and they contribute to giving us a sense of identity and lineage. In the wake of flood waters sweeping across vast regions of Pakistan in 2010, cultural development has suffered a setback, and the cultural development paradigm seems to be sidelined.
अच्छा कढ़ाई करें दिया से कच्ची पक्की कढ़ाई करें दिया जरी किनारी शिनारी गोटे वाली वो लें दिया से कपड़े मशीन दी सिलाई करें दिया से भी मैं अपनी कशा हो गया मेरे को सामने जी मैं अपनी वला तना भी थी वञा अपनी हस्ती दे भी आ वञो फेरे बराबर जी भी अगे हाथ में थी वञो जले पले कशा गया नहीं आप चुप कर बने मेरे दिल करें देता भी अपनी करूं बेटी मैं अपनी बेटी को आ दें बेटी भी मुझे मशीन कशा पहले संभल गिंदे ते को मैं आप यो करा ई को मैं मशीन सिखा दी भी ये को मैडम भी जरा काम मैं करे नहीं ये को वो हुनर देवा क्या करी जो मजबूर थी गए.
It is believed that culture has the power to heal. Revival of the economy and reinstating of a sense of normalcy through crafts and arts can lift the flood victims from a state of trauma and restore a sense of self-esteem and pride amongst them. In the long run, it is the environment and the climate that shapes our human story and not the intervening natural disasters. Many settlements of the Indus Valley civilization have been found along the Hakra River.
दादा परदादा के पेशे से हमको ये मिला कि वो दरियाओं पे रहते थे, दरियाओं में कश्तियों चलाते थे और मछली पकड़ने का काम करते थे। वो काम यह है कि टोकरे बनाना, पिलछी काटना, टोकरे बनाना, टोकरियाँ बनाना, अब इलाके में बेचने और शहरों में देना। ये पानी तो एक पूरे माहौल पे खुशहाली का नाम है पानी। तो पानी हमारे काम को बहुत ज़्यादा डिपेंड करता है, क्योंकि वो उधर पानी चलता है, वो पानी के साथ ये लकड़ी जो होती है, ये इसका जो बीज होता है वो पानी के साथ कहीं उग जाता है, किसी जगह पे ये हो जाती है, फिर हम उसको काटते हैं, उसको फिर बनाते हैं मुख्तलिफ डिज़ाइनों में।
The river songs of the Moors lament the drying of the river Hakra, depriving them of their livelihood and their cultural heritage.
पानी के साथ सिलसिला है हमारा, कश्तियों का भी पानी के साथ है। पानी होगा तो कश्ती चलेगी, तो फिर रोजी कमाएंगे। हमारे बुजुर्ग भी पहले ऐसे करते थे। पानी होगा तो मछली पकड़ी जाएगी, तो पानी नहीं होगा तो फिर क्या करेंगे।
Transmitted orally from one generation to the other, the songs reflect an individual's relationship with nature.
तस्से मालता पानी पीवें, मुद्दतां दी है आसिया साडी, साडी प्यास बुझा, हल्ला वल वसा दरियाए हाकड़ा, या मौला वल वसा दरियाए हाकड़ा।
Certain relics of the bygone magical era still stand in the form of ancient sites and forts in Cholistan. The sands of Cholistan cradle forts that are dramatic reminders of the various chapters of the region's rich history. The mostly neglected and ruined remains of these once majestic forts remind us of a bygone era but seem to be reaching out for protection and conservation.